Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another You Predict Nintendo Direct stream. And yet again, we're getting a game-specific Direct. It seems like Nintendo's doing everything but making a general Direct. Like, I'm pretty sure that we'll get a Direct for... What's the... My Mario? We're probably gonna get that before a general Direct.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna show, like, all of the Mario's facial expressions.
As Nintendo does
Not
best.
Donkey Kong's this time. But yeah, I am really excited about this because Kirby Air Riders is my most anticipated game. I would say this is up there with the Thousand Year Door remake and Brothership as one of my most anticipated games, since I've been wanting a sequel to Kirby Air Ride for years. And the fact that Sakurai is the director is incredible. Like, it almost seems like an impossible scenario at this point. Like, I never thought that Sakurai would actually come back to Kirby, but this is like the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2 is definitely more experimental, and I'm all for it. It feels like the GameCube era all over again.
Oh yeah. While Nintendo does lack charm in some areas, I do feel like in terms of their games, there definitely is a lot of charm. Like with Bonanza and Kirby Air Riders, just from what we've seen so far, I do feel like Nintendo still does have some interesting and wacky ideas. A lot of the time, so
let me see if I can invite you to play.
Okay. I just need the... It's been a while since I've played Dream Buffet, but let me just open it here.
$19.99. I think. Yeah, just Gourmet Grand Prix. And anyone's welcome to join. I'll just put the code there.
Oh, I have Kirby Air Ride cookie in the game.
What was that?
That's perfect. I have a Kirby Air Ride. Do you know, like, or no, they're like chocolates that you put on the cake. I have like a Kirby, or like they're like cake toppers. I have a Kirby Air Ride themed one.
What's this you sent me? A man drank 3 scoops horse electrolytes and unthinkable.
Oh, that was your brain on Sir Musty. The image. I was talking about the image specifically.
I thought you were referring to, like, the brain rot.
No, I like...
What's the difference, though?
I actually wasn't thinking... Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be predicting Kirby. We're gonna be talking about whether or not Nintendo Switch 2 hype's actually dead, because I've seen a lot of videos about it, and it goes beyond just sodium chlor... Oh my gosh. How ironic is that? When I said sodium, I literally just went up to the salt. Let's hope that some modern Kirby elements will return. Are we talking about, like, characters and stuff? Because if there are multiple playable characters, I have no doubt there'd be characters like Elfilin.
Yeah. The thing is, people have this idea that Sakurai has some sort of grudge against modern Kirby because he didn't develop them. But the thing is, that's been disproven multiple times. I think in an interview, he said he respected what HAL has done with Kirby since he left HAL. And he also, like, with Kirby and DDD's Final Smash, they both reference, like, right, Kirby games after he left. Like,
hold up. Thank you, Mr. Jum987, for the donation. I wish there was Kirby or Switch 2 bundle that had Air Riders instead of the upcoming Legend Zaza bundle. Hopefully that's announced tomorrow. I'd be down. Yeah, as cool as that would be, I'm expecting it just to be a regular game. Unfortunately, I think that Kirby Air Riders is a bit too niche to have, like, a dedicated bundle. I mean, Pokemon, that makes sense regardless of how I feel about it. It sells pretty well.
I do think it will get something like a line of amiibo figures, at least.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, since Sakurai's previous games had a heavy focus on amiibo, like, since Smash is where amiibo started, I think it would make a lot of sense if Air Riders had some amiibo figures, like maybe based on the different, like, machines in the game. They have, like, the different Kirby colors, maybe a couple other characters. I could see maybe like 4 or 5 amiibo releasing alongside this game. Maybe even more after launch.
I mean, the thing with amiibo, I'm really glad that Nintendo hasn't stopped making them, but they're too damn expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when they
I'm
released, they
hoping
were
like
$13, and I would say $13 hot buttered popcorn. That's a deal. Then they
what I'm
upped it
hoping.
to or like 17. Okay, kind of pushing it there, but not too bad. How do you go from $17 to $30? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm hoping that these will be like smaller, like the size of like Switch. Like I hope they'll be the same price as the Switch One amiibo figures. I know they got raised in price recently, but I'm hoping like they won't be $30 this time.
I don't think
Like hopefully they'll
Sakurai
make them a
hates
little
modern Kirby
smaller.
stuff. Yeah, I don't think so either. But I will say it's definitely
Yeah.
great that Sakurai is working on something different than Smash. It's just
Oh
cool
yeah.
seeing him actually develop other projects. The last time he did was Kid Icarus Uprising in 2012, so it's been a hot minute. This has been the year of impossible sequels. I mean, we got a sequel to Mario Kart 8. We got another 3D Donkey Kong game, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Kirby Air Riders. What a time to be alive.
And if we kind of extend that between like November of last year to November of this year, we got Mario and Luigi Brothership, which we also thought was impossible since we thought like since Alpha Dream shut down, we wouldn't get any new Mario and Luigi games. So I feel like these past 2 years have just felt very surreal, I would say, for Nintendo in general. Like whether you're a fan of like the Mario RPGs, Kirby, Metroid, it's just really exciting.
There's definitely a lot to look forward to, but Nintendo will be Nintendo. And what I mean by this is that they have not done a good job communicating the future to their fans. And this has inspired me for like the second part of the video where I wanted to answer the question, is Nintendo Switch 2 hype dead? Wait, is the audio messed up?
We're hearing two different versions of your voice. It's like, I guess it's echoing. I'm not hearing it right now since I'm on the Discord call, but
Well, if someone else in the chat brings it up, I'll definitely just fix that, see what's going on. A 3D Yoshi, that's the next game that needs to go 3D.
oh yeah. And I think at some point, another thing that I want is another 3D Wario game.
Oh, for sure. I think it was a really good idea for Nintendo to make a 3D Donkey Kong game before a 3D Mario. Now, here's the thing.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to Nintendo Switch 2 hype, I've been watching videos from various different YouTubers, and the videos that come to mind are Nintendo Lands. It's on his Nintendo Landon channel, where he's talking about the state of being a full-time Nintendo YouTuber in 2025. And then I also watched Nintendo Prime's video where he said Nintendo is being really frustrating. And the thing is, I definitely agree with those, where it's been frustrating to be a Nintendo YouTuber because when you get to a point where you can do YouTube like full-time... Oh, no wonder. Here, let me just adjust my mic. Hopefully that fixed it. But the thing is, they're not announcing enough. There aren't really any major heavy hitters outside of Pokemon Legends Zaza that, like, casuals really enjoy, but also the Nintendo fans. I mean, there's the stuff for the Nintendo fans, but we don't have that thing like the big 3D Mario yet, or Animal Crossing even. And I don't feel like Nintendo's done a good job communicating what the future holds, and it's been frustrating. As exciting as it is getting a Kirby Air Riders direct, and I'm sure it's going to be a nice showcase because Sakurai's always good at that, I don't feel like now is the time to have another game-specific direct. I feel like people want to know more about what Nintendo's future is. And this also relates to me because I'll be attending PAX West, and Nintendo's going to be there, but we don't know what's going to be there. I mean, likely it's going to be the same stuff they'll have at Gamescom, which they're going to have Kirby Air Riders, they're going to have Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, they're going to probably have Pokemon Legends Zaza.
Did they confirm Air Riders at Gamescom?
I believe so.
That would be amazing if it was at PAX.
I bet you'd regret not going.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I am saving my money for Super Nintendo World, so...
Just stay at the Motel 6.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would be. We'll have to see what September holds too, because that's like when there's supposed to be the 3D Mario stuff. Well, not 3D Mario, Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary. I don't think we'll be seeing a 3D Mario game. I think that the big reveal will be the trailer for Super Mario World, the movie. Which, I understand it. It's hyped to a lot of people, but I mainly am hyped for Nintendo for the games. Although, considering we just got Bonanza, it's like, we can go a little bit longer without a 3D Mario, but as long as it doesn't become a problem like it was waiting for a new Mario Kart on the Switch, then it's all good. Motel 6 with smushed Udin cupcake. You're missing out on that. I think the ideal game we could get for the 30 or the 40th anniversary is Super Mario Maker 3.
Yeah. I even had an idea for a game called like Super Mario Studio, which would be kind of like a mixture of Mario Paint and Mario Maker, where you basically be able to create like a bunch of different things.
That's a
kind of,
great
like,
idea.
it would be
Have you ever
compatible
played
with each
WarioWare
other.
DIY?
Yeah, that was actually partially my inspiration. I was kind of inspired by like both Mario Maker, Mario Paint, WarioWare DIY, and the Mario Artist games on the 64DD. So like basically a successor to all of those games. I think that would be pretty interesting if they did. It would be perfect for the mouse controls on Switch too.
I mean, in WarioWare DIY, it wasn't just making the micro games, because what you could do is you could make comics, you could make music. It was amazing. I wish they would make another game like it, or just make a sequel to it. We got a sequel for Smooth. Oh! We found out what happened with the audio. Volcanic Penguin just thought we sounded alike. That's a first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, with Mario anniversaries, they don't usually go all out. Like in 2015, for the 30th anniversary with Super Mario Maker, that was a big deal. But then you get stuff like the 35th anniversary, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which it was a half-assed collection.
They did include Bowser's Fury in that, to be fair. So I would say, even though 3D All-Stars was underwhelming, we did get Bowser's Fury as a part of that anniversary. So
yeah, what we got as part of that anniversary, we actually got quite a bit. So we got the main attraction being Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which it's a collection of two amazing games in Super Mario 64. But then you had stuff like Super Mario Brothers 35, which was a great game, but I never got invested in it because it was going to be taken away. What is that stupid bullcrap on Nintendo's part? Even 5 years later, I'm still questioning why they did that. Then we got the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch, which it's really cool. The only con with it is that it doesn't have the original Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch game, but it's a great celebratory piece, definitely a nice anniversary celebration. We got Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which, yeah, the Switch had an original Mario Kart, believe it or not. Which I thought it was a good time.
It was a little novelty.
It's a fun novelty. It's just not a mainline Mario Kart. Like, it's not something I would play instead of 8 Deluxe. And then, of course, there was Bowser's Fury.
I wanted to ask chat this question first before you answer it, Demeech, but which decision do you think was worse? $80 games or limited time games? Demeech, I want chat to answer this first, and then you can talk about your opinion on it. Because they're both really, really bad decisions, honestly, and got a lot of backlash. But I just want to see what the chat thinks is worse. Oh, I'm seeing like a mixture of both. I kind of expected that.
Can I give my answer?
Yes.
With $80 games, I don't think most people were paying $80 for Mario Kart World. And the thing is, if those games sell bad, the prices could drop. But limited time games, it's usually just like a one and done thing. So I would say limited time games.
Yeah. And it also limits the accessibility of the games as well.
Well, I think $80 games do
Like
that too, but definitely more so
yeah,
limited time.
but I mean, in the sense that it basically makes it lost media to a degree. I know not literally lost media, but it makes it like literally impossible for people to buy.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, I'll say that. Like, there was nothing good about Mario 3D All-Stars being a limited time release. Nothing good about it.
Ooh, Mario 35 as well.
Doug Bowser's reasoning was so dumb, too. It's a celebration.
It's
What, a celebration of life? They would not do that, Rare Son. I think they would either have the celebration or they wouldn't at all.
Imagine if Nintendo did an $80 limited release for the Mario 40th anniversary. Just imagine.
I wouldn't put it past
Just imagine how. Yeah. We'd be getting dozens of Nintendine videos about that.
Now, I was going to say that the reason why they're making Sunshine in 3D All-Stars, why that was a different thing, it's because that they would just optimize the game if it was like a full-on release. They did the same thing for Metro, or not, it was not Metroid. It was Pikmin 1 and 2. Like, if they were to do things for GameCube on the original Switch, it'd either be remasters or remakes. But in terms of, like, just straight up porting the games, definitely easier to do on the Switch, too. What is this hat? Is this from Star Allies?
Oh, that's... Yes, it's one of the three mage sisters. My combination, I dubbed Megalore. It's actually a reference to a when I was playing through the Magalore epilogue with one of my friends.
Nintendine
we kept making
is the
jokes
hero
about
we
it.
deserve. I will say this about Nintendine's videos. Sometimes they feel like a reach, but overall, he's not a full-on sodium chloride channel, because he genuinely is a Nintendo fan. And you're more than welcome to feel however you want about Nintendo. Oh, if you're wondering what I thought about the Magic Mush video, I'm glad you asked. I think that overall it was pretty solid. He did a good job explaining what my channel was about, and just overall why people like my content, why people don't like my content. But at the same time, I think that he should have done a little more homework. It just feels like in some aspects he just copied what Sir Musty was saying. And no disrespect to Sir Musty, but it's a completely different demographic. Like, his fan base, for the most part, it's like Nintendo Twitter and Reddit, and they don't like me. But yet again, a lot of them are fanboys. And of course, it's like the thing he brings up that's like a petty and personal critique is when I said there was nothing wrong with the Miis and they shouldn't have been replaced. I think that's a pretty common critique for Switch Sports. I don't think that's crazy or reaching or anything like that.
Are you talking about Sir Musty or someone else?
No, Magic Mush.
Oh.
I kind of understand it from an outsider's perspective, where it's like, okay, why is this guy so seriously... Why does he have such a serious animosity towards Nintendo Switch Sports? But then if you're like a Nintendo fan and you get it, it's like not that crazy of an argument to make. As for the unhinged Demich's Maximum Fury segments, I mean, they're fun to make. I'm gonna keep on doing it. Pretty cool to see that, wasn't it? Oh, the Jimmy Neutron movie's free on YouTube? I always preferred the show, but I might watch it. Soshi was telling me about it.
Also, Nintendine, I feel like he's like he's basically basically Nintendo, like the Shadow the Hedgehog equivalent of Nintendo Land. I think that's basically Nintending in a nutshell.
That actually makes a lot of sense. But actually, going back to Nintendo Land's video, I understand why Nintending is like putting out these videos that are sodium chloride-esque, because that's what's doing well right now. I could do it. I don't want to. But if you look at the views for most Nintendo videos, most of the popular ones right now are rage bait. I do think that Nintendo is onto something though with the sales. I think that everyone who wanted a Switch 2, like the diehard fans, they probably would have gotten one by now. But in terms of like the hype itself for the Switch 2, I'm not sure if casuals will be as accepting. Because for one, it's expensive, and two, I think it came a bit late. Like Switch hype was at the peak in the early 2020s.
Yeah, I would say though, with his videos about the sales, it is a bit excessive. I would say
Oh,
because
for sure.
like it, yeah, because like the thing is, like I feel like people like alongside like Nintendo, like a lot of those other YouTubers are kind of like hinging on the Switch 2 being a Wii U level failure, when it's really, I feel like it's only going to be moderately underwhelming if it doesn't sell exactly how Nintendo expects. I'm still expecting it to be at least like selling as well as the 3DS, but like I don't think it's going to be like a massive failure if it does underperform.
Yeah, I would. Here's what I'll say. As much as I love the Wii U, I don't think it was a good idea, just like from a gimmick perspective. It was a confusing idea. It wasn't that appealing even if you understood it. With the gamepad, it's like most games didn't utilize it properly. Some games did, like Super Mario Maker, but for the most part, not really. So I don't think it'll be to that level, because the Switch 2 is an appealing idea. It's exactly what we wanted from a successor. But at the same time, it's like, it's expensive and it needs a price cut. The game's definitely, the system, a little bit debatable, but I think that not many people who are casuals would want to spend that much on it. Like the casuals, it's like a completely different market. As for Nintendo, I do enjoy his videos, I comment on them. So nothing against him. I'm just saying how I feel about like some of the videos about sales and stuff. And I don't blame him for doing what he's doing. Yeah, but then you also factor in that the Switch 2 is a handheld, and the handhelds always sell more. I'm neither a hater nor a glazer. I just say my opinion how it is. If I like a game, I'll say that. If I don't like it, you will know damn well.
Oh, nice! I got the Morpho Knight outfit since I got up to level 99.
Oh, wow.
Made it to level 99 right before the next Kirby spin-off comes out. Oh, I still have a lot of stuff to unlock, though, since I think you can go beyond level 100.
I think the Switch 2 will definitely sell more once Pokemon Legends Zaza releases, but again, to casuals, they probably already have a Switch. So it's not like this big must-have game.
Also, do you want to get back on topic about Kirby Air Riders?
Yeah.
Since I kind of want to... I want to talk more about this game. So I'm really hoping they'll go all out with City Trial, because I think that's the best part of the original game. And I feel like Sakurai probably knows that it's really popular. So I'm really hoping we'll see like new levels, like new maps for City Trial, maybe one based on Forgotten Land, maybe even a Battle Royale mode. I think it would just be really cool. And City Trial Online will just go so hard. Like, I've tried doing it like through net play on Dolphin. It was pretty laggy, but I just like the concept alone of that mode being online is really fun.
What exactly is City Trial? Because I've not really played much of Kirby Air Ride.
So basically, it's like in the original game, it takes place in this big open map. It's like kind of themed around a city, but there's like all sorts of different like little things around it. And within like a certain amount of time, you have to try to collect all of these upgrades, and try to upgrade your character, get like new machines. You can actually jump out of the air ride machines and walk around as the Kirbys, and try to find ones that are like better. And you could also use copy abilities like the damage like the other Kirbys, and
Oh, I
like
see.
steal upgrades and things from them.
Are you
But
joining my room?
basically, oh, I think I accidentally joined another room. But once the timer counts like hits 0, it basically puts you into like a certain like it can either be a random mini game, or like you could choose which mini game you want. But like there's ones like one where you fight an arena against other Kirbys, one where you defeat the most enemies, like, or a race, or like a boss fight. Like there's like a bunch of different things
Is
that
that
you
like a
can
single
do,
player mode or
and
multiplayer?
it's multiplayer. You can play it in single player against CPUs, but it's like better with multiplayer.
Did Kirby Air Ride have any single player content, like a story mode?
Not really. It was kind of like, I mean, it did have one thing that did kind of give some incentive towards like playing it in single player is there's like a there's like a ton of achievements in the game, and there's like a big like checklist that kind of fills out, and then like more achievements kind of show up over time, like once you complete like more. And the CPU difficulty is also pretty good. It like the CPUs are fairly challenging, I would say, in the original Kirby Air Ride. Though they'll probably be like adjustable, I would say. I'm not sure if they were adjustable or not in the original. I can check, but I definitely think there was a level of challenge to the original. So I think we could see that like returning in Air Riders. I'm definitely hopeful of that, since there was a lot of challenging like single player content in Smash. So
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. It TND wanted me to say this because he won't be joining the stream tonight, but he's predicting some Subspace Emissary style story mode. Whether or not it's that grand, we'll have to wait and see, but I'm expecting something at least to the level of like World of Light, where it is single player content.
yeah, I think it will be a little more interesting than World of Light, because I know there was like a lot of criticism about World of Light. But at the same time, I don't think it will be as grand as Subspace, because Sakurai was kind of like disappointed about like the cutscenes leaking online. So I think it will be kind of like in between, like where there might be like some like cutscenes and like grand moments, but it won't be on the same level as Subspace. But I do think it will be like, if there is a story mode, it will be fairly interesting.
Yeah, because the internet exists. Let's not ever have like an intricate story mode ever again. I don't understand his logic there. But someone was asking, what do you think the price is going to be? This is probably going to be $70. It's a little more niche.
Yeah.
And also, it seems that Nintendo's only doing $80 games with stuff that's really big, or Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
I think Switch 2 editions are more like DLC packs, since they're kind of like the base game plus like a new mode, kind of like Jamboree TV or Starcross World. Though Starcross World looks much more worth it, honestly.
I feel like a lot of those upgrades should just be like
Jamboree TV.
$10 though. Especially if they're like physical versions. Okay, a $70 game doesn't seem too weird, but an $80 game, definitely.
Yeah, I think like I actually think it would be like a pretty good move for Nintendo if the upgrades were like, I mean, it would suck for people who already own the game, but like they would be like $20 DLC, but then like $10 upgrade, like with the bundle. Like I've heard that idea thrown out there before. I think Kit and Krista brought that up.
Some of them
In
I
the
want to get physically, but it's like I don't want to spend $80. Yeah, also the Switch 2 edition, like disclaimer, is so ugly on the box art. Do you think that there will be playable characters outside of the Kirby's this time around?
we in the original game there was Meta Knight and DDD, so at least they will be playable. But I do think there will be more characters. The game is called Kirby Air Riders, so I do think there will be hopefully more than just Kirby. Though I won't be too disappointed if it was mainly the Kirby's, because the game is heavily focused around the copy abilities. But at the same time, I do think there are some workarounds that they could do, like maybe have like different items instead of the copy abilities. But we'll have to see.
Well, considering the name's Kirby Air Riders, the characters are going to be Kirby, Sonic, SpongeBob, and Taylor Swift. Considering the huge cast of Kirby characters, it would be a missed opportunity not to make more of them playable. Like, I'll say my piece on Star Allies, but I will give it this. It's cool that you can play as all those different characters. I think we're going to play some Chimpanzini Bonanzini. And then maybe go back to Kirby Air Riders. And not Kirby Air Riders, Kirby's Dream Buffet. Do you think marks will be playable or appear? If characters are playable, I don't see why not.
Marks probably will appear. I mean, like, I know, like, that was actually from a game that Sakurai developed. So, I mean, like, I do think characters other than the Kirby games that Sakurai developed will appear, but Marks actually was from one, so I think that makes his chances even more likely.
All right, J to the P Moreno, have a good night. I'm debating, should I just play one of the Brain Rock games on stream?
Maybe one of them as a sneak peek.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like. Maybe like 5.
There's only so
like
much
5
I can
minutes
play.
of one.
But first, we got to do something important. Just got to find the nearest getaway, or like, oh, I can just build one there. Oh, what the hell?
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm just going to say, because this is also a thing in Odyssey, but have you done Bonanza's equivalent of, like, the final challenge?
I 100% of the game.
Oh, nice. Because I'm working on 100%ing the game, and I did that final challenge level recently, and actually, I'm not going to say anything.
I think we're at a point where it's like it's been a month now.
Okay. I'm just gonna say I did think it was a bit too easy compared to Odyssey's.
I felt like Odyssey's was easier.
Oh, really? Because I thought Bonanza's was, like, pretty easy. Because, like, you could kind of cheese it in a way. But it was good, though. I did like it.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of hearts. But in terms of the final boss, yeah, I did have to upgrade my hearts.
Yeah, I think I beat the final boss with, because I like, upgraded to, like, 6 hearts and then stopped upgrading them, like, late in the game. And that's the amount of hearts I beat the game at. But I'm gonna play some Bonanza, too, because this game is just incredible. Like, I just, like, it's so addictive.
Do you know what the costume's referencing?
Oh, yeah.
What's it referencing?
The that one brain rot character.
Chimpanzini Bananini.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably should just
Is
go
there
to the
any?
resort.
Is there any like? Is there any Pauline costumes that are like brain rot? I know they're like all like one thing, but is there like any one that like resembles like a brain rot character at all?
I didn't see any that looked like a ballerina. So, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to beat this save with no bananium skills. From my first playthrough I used them, but I'm not using any here. Possibly, it just depends. Are they game characters or anime characters? Because if they're game characters, I'm pretty sure that they'll be in the game.
Like Tiff Tuff and Escargoon are anime characters, well, from the Kirby anime. But the thing is, the original Kirby Air Ride was kind of heavily connected to Kirby Right Back at Ya. So I do think there is a possibility, like, if they go off of that, they could, I mean, at the very least, music from it will show up, probably. But I do think there is a possibility.
Oh, definitely. But I don't think that they would have characters from the anime.
The game where Escargoon actually showed up, it was Kirby Mass Attack on the DS. That game is underrated. I'm not sure if you've played it, Demeech.
I have not.
You should check it out sometime. I think that would make for a good trash or treasure video.
Possibly would, but you also got to do what the algorithm wants.
Yeah.
This game's too good. I think it's time for brain rot. Who's ready to see brain rot Tung Sahur on the Switch? I know I'm ready. I've been ready. Alright, I think we're going to stream for about 15 more minutes.
It's still better than Scarlet and Violet.
Almost definitely. Ooh, spooky.
Ooh, Reese, watch my brain rot live streams and Tung 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 Sahur in 60 FPS. Ooh, Reese.
This does look like a Pokemon game.
Well, that looks like a really good Pokemon game if that's the case.
So that was Tralaleto Tralala. Oh, there he is again. Oh, it's 50 cents now? Reese, you should get it.
Maybe.
Are you liking what you're seeing so far?
Yeah, it's mind blowing, or should I say mind rotting.
Aha! Oh, there's Bombini Gusini. One thing I don't like about this game is that you... Oh, yeah, exactly.
There's something you don't like about this game? Demeech, what's wrong
You
with you?
can't
Why
see
are you
what's in front of
the
you.
brain rot?
It's like Dora. Where's the mountain?
But in all seriousness, though, I genuinely cannot believe this is actually a thing on the Switch. Like, I mean, to some degree, yeah, like I can believe it because of all of the like, just like weird shovelware games there are on the Switch. But like, still, it's just kind of surreal seeing like the like AI brain rot stuff just on the Switch. like just this specifically.
Oh, there's Tung Sahur.
Peak. If this is peak fiction, I changed my mind. Forget what I said before.
I love that the models just blend in with the environments. Like, you can see all the shadows and stuff. It's awesome.
Someone should make a Pokemon-esque game with Italian brain rot. Well, we're already close enough. We have Scarlet and Violet.
Hey, don't criticize
actually,
those games. You're just a fun disliker. Oh, and you get new weapons, too. Oh, Chimpanzini Bananini. Travis a chimp. Gotta watch out for chimpanzees. Don't have them as pets. You're getting a question about the 10th anniversary plans, Reese.
Oh. Let me see.
I can't play any more
yeah,
of this.
I do.
I can only have so
a
much
video
peak.
plan. I do have a video planned. It's I'm trying to get the every Paper Mario reference video out by then. It's kind of like both celebrating the 10th anniversary of my channel and Paper Mario's 25th anniversary. So hopefully I can get it out by September 2nd.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But you'll be surprised where Paper Mario has been referenced, because it may not seem like it's been referenced in a lot of games, but there actually are like dozens of games where I found references from. Even games outside of Mario, and even Nintendo. Or even outside of video games in general, there are Paper Mario references.
Would this be a game you'd be interested in playing?
Definitely.
This is Tralalero Tralala Simulator. I will give it...
I think Bonanza and Kirby Air Riders gotta watch out, because they have some
stiff competition. Oh no!
The beach, talk like you're a Gen Alpha kid on stream.
This game is so skibidi, it has no riz. So I think this is pretty much like a poor man's version of Grand Theft Auto. It's like if Action 52 was still a thing, and they wanted to make a GTA game. Look at him just flying. All the cars to choose from. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which car is best of them all? There's got to be a better one. Oh, this is a car dealership, that's why. I don't even know. It's like a sandbox game. Oh, there are guns too? I mean pew-pews. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can rehome this taxi. Oh no, I want that. But doesn't this look great?
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Best game of the year? Or that's going too far? Come on.
Nothing is too far for brain rot.
So you get more points the more brain rots you take out. Whoa! It's like big rigs, kind of. Just considering how you can fly in the air. I'm not feeling anything controlling this game. Oh no! Now I gotta restart. I was playing a Kirby game, you're just late. Why do you bother on playing Zaza if you know it's gonna be crap? If it's gonna be a PAX West, might as well. Get some early coverage, stuff like that, but I don't think I'm gonna get the full game.
Yeah, I've pretty much given up on Pokemon at this point.
Me too. It's probably gonna be crap. There's a chance that it might not be, but
hey, but hey, if I watch Sir Musty's 60 FPS Scarlet and Violet streams, maybe I'll change my mind.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that just watching enough of his videos would change your mind. Pokemon's all of a sudden peak. Why does this sound like a generic Italian restaurant? Or it sounds like the music that would be in every pizza place from Family Guy. Family Guy. You can just fly around. How did they manage to, like, actually create a city?
They probably didn't create it. It's probably a Unity asset flip.
At least this one's colorful. I'll give it that. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap up the stream in like 2 minutes. So what do you guys think will be in the Kirby Air Riders Direct? Any last predictions? I predict it's going to look great. But at the same time, it's a Sakurai production.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't know what to expect since it's been so long since the original. I'm just hoping it's just like a bigger and more, like, a bigger and heavily improved version of the I love the original, but I do think it has some flaws, especially in terms of content. So seeing like a Kirby Air Ride game with like a lot of content alone is just pretty exciting for me.
All right, well,
I hope it delivers.
Well, this about wraps up the stream. Everyone have a good night. Oh, what the hell? Before we go, there's Tung 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 Sahur Demich.
The Beach clones are back! They're back!
This has to be Jack Attack. But anyways, guys, have a great night. Peace.
Stay perky.
Good stream.